Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gail. Listen guys, I know you saw this thumbnail when I did the unboxing for HelloFresh. Well, I'm going to make this actual dish. It's actually Italian chicken and pepper SANDOS with potato wedges and tangy garlic sauce. So I'm going to make that dish today. And guys, and like I told you before, for all the dishes, they come with the how-tos on the back of the card. Okay, so this is the chicken the chicken breast strips that we're going to use for the sandwich. This is the broth concentrate. Is actually chicken stock concentrate. Here is the Italian seasoning. It comes with your mustard. So if you wanted to repeat this, it tells you on the packet whether it's 1 teaspoon, 1 tablespoon. It gives you the measurement so you'll know what to use if you're going to make this again on your own, which I like. Here is the sour cream. It comes with an onion. This is the garlic powder that we're going to use for the garlic sauce. It comes with Yukon Gold potatoes, and I really like these. It comes with the mozzarella. It comes with the green pepper, the long green pepper. Don't confuse it with bell pepper. I'm going to use that. And then it comes with the baguettes, the demi baguettes, and it's going to be like an open sandwich type deal with the potato wedges. So let's get started. So what I did is I rinsed real good my pepper and towel dried it, and you always want to do that when you make a dish with fresh vegetables. You want to make sure that you clean them real good. I washed and rinsed and kind of lightly scrubbed my potatoes and paper towel dried them. Here's the chicken. What I'm going to do is take that out of the packet and take it in and paper towel dry that. So let's get started. Okay guys, what I did is I peeled the onions and sliced them thinly. I took that long green pepper, not bell pepper, the long green pepper I showed you. I took the seeds out. I took both ends and cut them off, and I sliced them. Okay, and if they break apart, that's okay. Now, let me slide this over to the potatoes. So what I'm going to do with the potatoes, I am preheating the oven to 450, and I'm going to I put it in a baking sheet, and I'm going to put a large drizzle of olive oil, salt, and pepper. We're going to bake that until it's brown and crispy for about 20-25 minutes. So just make sure, you know, how do you do a large drizzle without doing too much or too little. What I do, here's my olive oil. I'm just going to eyeball and make sure I can cover, because I'm going to rub all that in. Make sure I cover everything, every wedge of potatoes with olive oil. Here's my pepper. I always tell you, I'm a pepper person, guys. And salt. When they're done, you can tell whether, you know, you need a little bit of salt. So I'm not going to go heavy hand on the salt. So I'm just going to take them. I washed my hands, guys. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to incorporate the oil and the seasoning in each wedge. So afterwards, like I said, I'm going to put it skin side down. It doesn't tell you that, but I'm doing it. And since I'm a pepper person, let me just put a little bit more pepper on that. Looks nice. And to me, it tastes good. So, I'm going to pop that in the oven. My oven is not quite 450 yet, so I'm going to set that aside for the next step. Okay, now guys, I'm going to make the sauce. So in a small bowl, I'm going to put the sour cream, I'm going to mix half of the garlic salt. Where is it? Okay. Wait. Well, first I'm going to put the mayonnaise. This whole packet. Okay. And now I'm going to put half of the garlic powder. They provide this, guys. Most people have garlic powder, but they provided this. So the other half, I'm going to use that later. And I kind of put my hands where I wanted to. I put a little bit more where I wanted to. I kind of eyeballed it, so I'm going to put the rest of this aside. And I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. I'm just going to put a pinch. Not too much. And I'm just going to whisk it around with a fork. Make sure you get that garlic powder. And distribute it all throughout the mayonnaise and sour cream. I'm going to set that aside. Okay guys, and excuse my fan. I have to have it on when the oven is on, or the whole kitchen would seem like it's just an oven in itself. So let me just get closer to the microphone. So what we're going to do is drizzle. I have some extra virgin olive oil. Drizzle that in. Now we're going to put the onion and the green pepper, the long green pepper. I'm going to put that in. Going to add a dash of salt and a dash of pepper. And I'm going to just swish it around. We're gonna let that cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. And when that's done, I'm just going to transfer it to a plate. So, I'll let that kind of cook for a little bit. Okay, this is good. I'm just going to take the onions and long green pepper off the heat, put them in a plate. The potato wedges, they're in the oven. They got roughly about 10 more minutes to cook. What I did is I put my butter, my garlic powder. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay guys, is what I did with one of the baguettes. I sliced it, not all the way through. Make sure that you don't slice it all the way through. I'm going to, it says put it in the oven, but you know what? I'm just going to put it in my toaster oven. We have another one because 2 servings comes with it. I don't want all that bread. So you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to fix it the way it should be fixed today. Let me put that up there. And then the other serving, I'm going to just wrap it in lettuce. So it'll be a healthier meal. Not all the bread and carbs. Because we got potatoes already, guys. So I don't want all those carbs. So guys, take you some leaves of lemon and just all your ingredients. Instead of put it in this baguette, put it in a lettuce wrap. There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the chicken now. So I drizzled some olive oil in the pan. And it always says a large drizzle. Okay, so whatever. That's large enough for me. What I did is I took the chicken out of the packet. Always wash your hands, guys, so you won't cross-contaminate. I'm going to season with salt and pepper. And I'm doing all this while the baguettes, while they cook. And I have to watch it because I put it in the toaster oven. I'm going to salt and pepper this. Do it to taste. So I added the chicken, and now what I'm going to do, because this is not going to take long at all, guys. What I'm going to do is take the Italian seasoning and put it in the chicken. I'm going to be stirring it while I'm cooking it. And I'll cook it until it's brown. And it's going to be about 4 to 6 minutes. Okay, so this is the Italian seasoning that came with it. I'm gonna use my right hand. And just sprinkle all over. We want to incorporate this seasoning. So I should have been stirring as I was pouring, but that's okay. I'll make sure it's even. We're cooking. We're going to wait till, we're going to cook this until there's no red. And that is brown. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that concentrate of chicken stock. Okay, let that cook some more. See how that seasoning is incorporated through that chicken? Oh wow, that's going to be good, guys. And Crystal Box is always trying to get me, well not always, she just inquired, well Marilyn, why don't you do a live cooking? You know, maybe I will, but see, I pause this sometimes, and I don't want all you guys to see my bloopers, but you know, maybe I'll do it one time with a more simpler recipe and just cut up all my stuff and just, you guys to just see me execute it, but I'll think about it. Okay, that's the timer for the potatoes. I'm gonna check on those. Okay guys, let me kind of toss that. I see it browning perfectly. Okay, so let me add this concentrated chicken stock. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. I might add a little bit more. 2 tablespoons of water. And then I'm putting this concentrated chicken broth in there. Let's see. See there? I might have to add a little bit more water because let me just add a teeny bit more. I know you guys love my vocabulary, so I did. Now what I'm going to do, those vegetables that I cooked, I'm going to add that to the mix. Oh yes, oh yes. See, I'm going to add that all. It's going to be like an open face sandwich, but like I said, I don't want all those carbs. I can do something else with the bread another day, maybe make, you know, some bread, a little bit of bread pudding. Just, you know, a couple of servings of bread pudding. Maybe I'll show you guys how to do it. You know, you use stale bread to make bread pudding. Dessert, you can put raisins in it. You know, you're going to put cinnamon and butter and nutmeg, but I will show you guys another way. Okay, so add a little bit more pepper. Add a little bit more salt because we did add that water in. You could always taste it and see if you need more. But you can't take away salt. You know, you can try. But just don't turn out right. So let me taste a little bit of the meat, just a little portion. Here's a little bit of the meat and see if it's got enough flavor. Let's see. That's perfect, guys. That's perfect. So we're gonna turn the heat off on that. And then we're going to plate. I'll be right back. I took the baguettes out of the toaster oven. Like I said, you gotta watch a toaster oven. So it turned out good. I'll show you how to plate it. Just 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, now guys, we're gonna plate it. I took the potato wedges. Now the sauce that we made with the mayonnaise, the sour cream. Probably should have not toasted this so much. That's okay. I was gonna tear it apart while I eat it anyway. But this garlic sauce we made with the garlic powder, the mayonnaise, and the sour cream, we're gonna do that. Oh guys, don't worry about it. It's gonna be good. And then what we're gonna do is put the chicken and vegetable mixture. We're gonna put that on top. Oh guys, if you can't pick it up like a sandwich, cut that bad boy. Cut it right, you know, cut it with your knife and fork and pick it all up, or you know how to do it. That's okay. Now we're gonna put the mozzarella cheese on there, and guys, it says you're going to put the mozzarella cheese, you're gonna return it to the rack, and you're gonna let the cheese melt for 2 to 3 minutes. But guys, do that if you want to. But this is hot enough. I'm just gonna take this cheese. It's gonna melt because everything is hot anyways. Okay. And then, let me slide this over. Got enough for tomorrow. So, hold on. Let me get my mitt. So I can put these potato wedges. See, I don't need all that. This is for 2 servings. And put that potato wedges. You can put a little mozzarella on that if you want to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little of this garlic sauce on the sides. Spread it down so it looks pretty. Where's that mozzarella? Tell me what to do. I'm going to just sprinkle a little on them potatoes, let it melt. Why not? When I make that wrap, I got enough. So there you go, guys. Let me turn it. Maybe I can turn it so it looks a little better. Let's see how to picture. Okay. It don't matter. It don't have to be like the picture. Okay, let's see. We do want a good picture though. Let's take this. Take this. Okay. Let's make a good shot of that. There we go. There we go. Let me take the thumbnail. I'll be right back. Okay. So there we go, guys. It don't look exactly like the picture, but you know, them people that put these meals together, they like artists. They know how to put things together and make it look appetizing. And let me just see. That's good, guys. And I don't need to borrow no cheese. Go on, do it. Go on, do it if you want. The cheese will melt because everything was hot. Let me take a little bit of everything. Excuse my hands, guys. I'm just gonna take a bit and taste it. That's pretty good. And guys, it's gonna taste good with a lettuce wrap. So there you go, guys. I expect another meal for 6 more days. 3 meals, 2 servings, 6 days. This is the, excuse me, with my mouth full, Italian chicken and pepper SANDOS with potato wedges and tangy garlic sauce. Thank you guys for joining me. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell. Guys, and this is a great lunch or dinner. And I can tell this is going to fill me up. So till next time, guys, have a great evening, be safe, and have a great night.